thank you for logging right back on to this 2017 Burke County Business Conference. I told you I was talking to the Swimby employees, but I had to come in. I told you Renee Watson is next. She's the director. How you doing, Renee?
Hey, it's been a great, incredible day. We've seen a lot of business owners and state agencies and federal agencies and the county and the city, all about connection. We're accelerating that connection today. So we've had a great day.
Great day today, Renee. A lot of different small businesses, a lot of veterans, a lot of women in business here.
Yeah.
But I want my viewers to know, tell us a little bit about the department responsibilities, with Swimby here.
So what we do, we're a department of the county, Burke County, created by Burke County's Commissioner's Court. I've been with the county 17 and a half years, and all of our team, this is our 17th conference that we do, and this is a major outreach event.
Right.
But also we do compliance, vendor training, education, and a variety of programs throughout the year to focus on goods, commodities, and services, professional services, and construction. Depending on what you sell, we probably buy it at the county.
Right.
And if not, we'll get you connected with those who may buy what you sell.
Yeah, being connected, getting the right information. Now, Renee, tell my viewers a little bit about what Swimby's all about. What does it mean, Swimby?
So the acronym stands for Small Minority and Women-Owned Business Enterprises. It means that if you are certified or if you identify yourself as any one of the ethnic minority groups as defined by the U.S. Census to include Hispanic, African American, Asian, American Indian, Native American, you can get that certification. It also means if it's size standard, so you're small or large business. It also means that if you have any other certification designation such as disabled, disadvantaged, you may even be LGBT. We at Burke County has just now created in our policy in a partnership with the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce to recognize that certification for LGBT businesses, because we believe in inclusion and diversity.
Okay, now I understand that, Swimby's are certified businesses. Is there any one certification better than the other?
No, because certification is determined by who you are seeking to do business with.
Okay.
So there are 6 certifying entities. There's a lot of miscommunication in the community that says I'm certified and I'll wait on contracts. Well, that's not kind of how it works.
Okay.
You get certified, so if I was in business and say I'm selling computers, well, I would get listed with the Texas Department of Information and Resources. I would first seek a hub certification with the state of Texas.
Okay.
Because there are 274 state agencies, colleges, universities, and any public entity, includes school districts, counties, cities, we can buy off of their contract.
Right.
So that's one certification, one stop if I'm in IT. Okay. It's different if I'm selling construction, depending on who I'm doing business with.
Now, no, go ahead.
But on our website, I was just going to say, we have a whole page that lists each certification, each agency,
right,
and then how you can follow up.
Yeah, now that was part of my next question, because is there any certain certification that any small business should get?
Again, it depends on who you're doing business with. If you're seeking business with the city of San Antonio or some of the other local entities, then you should pursue the certification with the SCTRCA here in Burke County. Their phone number is 210-227-4722.
It's all about information.
It's all about connecting.
We're all about connecting.
We can link you and connect you.
Right, getting the right information, being connected. Now, I know these public tax dollars are, spread across 3 levels of government and procurement: federal agencies, state agencies, and local entities like cities, counties, and school districts. Tell me, do they all accept the same certification, Renee?
No, unfortunately they don't, because it depends on who's issuing it.
Okay.
The state agency's certification is created as per state statute. If you're in the private sector, say you want to do business with Dell, Toyota, there's a private sector certification that they own, and they only accept that one.
Okay.
So if you're in a local group, and then depending on if you're trying to do state work and text that, there's a whole different one certification. But the key is who do you register with?
Right.
Because you get registered as a vendor. On our website, we have an opportunities link, and we really post all 12 counties. So if you go to the site and you say school districts, every school district within all 12 counties that touch Burke County is listed. You may or may not know there are 17 school districts just here in San Antonio.
Yeah,
in Burke County.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
So say if I do schoolwork, say if I do tile, and I just want to do schoolwork, I just get on that website and start registering with the school districts. Hey, I'm taken care of.
Right. Now, Renee, with so many certifications out there, this process can really get confusing.
Oh, it's very
confusing. It can get confusing.
And cumbersome.
Yeah, it does. So is there an agency that can help me determine what certification
Absolutely.
is best for these businesses or your business?
Yes, absolutely. And it's free.
Okay.
Did you hear me? It says free?
Yeah.
But it's really not free because your tax dollars have already paid for it. The U.S. Department of Commerce funds the UTSA Procurement Technical Assistance Center at UTSA downtown campus. You can call and get an appointment. They'll give you a free counselor. They'll walk you through the process. And again, they will start with who are you trying to do business with?
Right.
And then they will help you do that paperwork, and then they will help you to do the certification process.
Okay.
So Shirley Smith, Terry Williams, and they have a great team of veterans that they also, with James Roundtree and Curtis Mola, they have a great team over there at UTSA Small Business Development Center.
Okay, good. Now I want to go a little step further. Is there an agency that can help me determine the arena for my business or what's most competitive?
Probably so. The UTSA, again, they have another center called the Small Business Development Center at the downtown campus.
Right.
And they have counselors that kind of look at your business plan.
Okay.
They'll also help you to put together your financials. So if you're seeking financing, what kind of banks or lenders? So maybe you can't get a loan because you don't need more than $1 million. You want to become be a part of a micro lender.
Okay.
So then there's Live Fund, used to be called Axion.
Okay.
And then there's other small, what we call micro lenders that they will connect you with to help you with that.
Now,
and that's free too.
Yeah,
you get a free counselor.
Wow, that's free
That's
too.
free
The counselor.
too. Mm-hmm.
Now, Renee, how best can these vendors and these small business can compete for opportunities?
Well,
when we talk about this,
you got to find them first,
right?
And then you got to respond,
right?
And then you got to really look at, are you available and have the capacity to do that kind of work?
Mm-hmm.
And then are you registered to be able to get that? And are you returning the phone calls?
Right.
Many things that we find is that a lot of vendors will register with us,
mm-hmm.
but that staff person no longer works there. So then we're sending emails to the staff person that don't even work there anymore. And the emails are being returned to us, so you're missing out on opportunities.
Right.
So we encourage everybody to go check their record.
Okay.
The other thing is to be here.
Yeah, to be here.
FaceTime. Anytime it's a free event or
Right.
some FaceTime,
Right.
get there. Take an hour out of your day and come and get some FaceTime.
Yeah, FaceTime and networking. Now, Renee, is there a special interest in assisting veterans?
Oh, absolutely. Because, Burke County being military city USA,
Right.
San Antonio we're very supportive of our active duty and retired and wounded warrior personnel.
Okay.
So we have a whole veteran section that we work with here. And again, UTSA Small Business Development Center has the Chase Veterans Business Program.
Okay.
And they'll give you free counseling also to support that. As well as the U.S. Small Business Administration has the Service Disabled Veterans Program. And any of the veteran support organizations can provide you with that information.
Yeah, I want you to repeat that again for my veterans out there, because that was my next question you just touched on. We got these veterans that want to open up a business.
Right.
How can they get connected and get more assistance?
And one of the things we do is that since we're right next to the soon named office, Mr. Rickoff, who is our county clerk, his staff does a wonderful job of getting people with their soon name. That's the first thing you do is you get your name of your business or your DBA. You come into his office, you file the paperwork, and then we're right next door and you can stop and visit with us. And many times the veterans, especially we're finding that who have PTSD that are not getting out, will come to your office or your home. I've visited with quite a few wounded warriors who are doing home-based businesses.
Okay.
And because of the injuries, they're not able to get out and being a part of society because of some things that's going through.
Of course.
We will make those home visits. And
Wow.
I've visited with quite a few, and some of them are very successful.
Yeah, that's good information. Somebody needed to hear that. Now, completely different spectrum, but you also teach a course in the jail system.
Oh, absolutely.
Teaching formerly incarcerateds how to start a business. You also are key organizer with our commissioner, Tommy
Yes,
Calvert, right
yes.
here in our city. But the last second chance offender job fair program, I want you to touch on that too, because I know you've been working with our county commissioner, Tommy Calvert, when it comes to this second chance program.
Yes. And let me talk a little bit about that. So,
Please.
many times the conversation is check the box information.
Right.
And if you check the box, you really pretty much are barred from certain types of employment. And we know that in order to feed a family, you still have to do something to have income for your home.
Right.
So we work with getting you to become an entrepreneur.
Okay.
There are different kinds of small businesses that formerly incarcerated individuals can be a part of.
Okay.
And we have different types of training programs and connections. About 4 years ago, I started teaching a class inside the Burke County Detention Center to the male inmates. And we do 8 weeks of the different aspects of the business program, the business plan.
Okay.
2 hours every Thursday. I also serve as an advisor because many of those inmates will get transferred to the Texas criminal justice system.
Okay.
And they'll be in a state penitentiary somewhere. The state prison system has a program called the Prison Entrepreneurship Program.
Right.
And it's PEP.org, and you can look that up. They send me every other week or so inmates who are part of the TDCJs parts of their business plan.
Okay.
Right now I'm on my 9th inmate advising, and this one gentleman, he is going to be doing, he's going to be in construction and doing finish out, but he wants to build man caves.
Okay.
And different ways to do man caves. And a part of that business is that they have like a shark tank at the end, and I've gone up to the prison system inside the walls of the unit in Conroe.
Okay.
Where they come in about teams of 12, and they make pitches. So when they get out, Baylor University provides training as well as Chase Banks provides funding. They will have a real chance to start those businesses when they turn to our communities. But the Second Chance Job Fair, when Commissioner Calvert was elected, that was one of his first initiatives.
Right,
he wanted to
right.
make people got employed.
Okay.
The first one we had at the AT&T Center had 100 employees, and over 1,800 formerly incarcerated individuals attend.
Okay.
We had one earlier this year, and we had a little over about 120 employees, and we had about 1,200. And many of those are employed today.
Yeah, giving these guys a second chance and opportunity.
Absolutely, and their wives and families, because many times the incarcerated individual also has family, and they come up with the ideas, and then they go file a DBA on their behalf.
Okay.
So that idea, that name is secured. So if they have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years on their sentence, when they return to the communities, they have that hope that they can really start that business.
Yeah, that's good information. I want to move back to the procurement. Over the summer, you worked with Burke County purchasing agent Mary.
Yes. Mary Quiones.
Mary Quiones.
She's our
She worked with her,
purchasing
and who spent some time with us earlier and to update the discriminatory policies, but purchasing the employees. Why is the update, and what really has changed, Renee?
Okay, so what we did, what Commissioner Court has approved,
Right.
there is a desire to do data tracking and the way we do business in the business process. So all of our teams now are being trained.
Okay.
James Massey, who you talked to a little bit earlier, and Torrance White on our team, they're doing one-on-one trainings with county staff.
Okay.
So the solicitation process is different.
Right.
Because when we talk about getting opportunities, the first thing you have to do as a small business owner is you have to know about it. That means that you have to get that solicitation.
Right.
Many things we don't advertise.
Okay.
But we're taking advantage of social media because we've created what's called Bid Alert.
Okay.
And you'll see that Bid Alert from Burke County. So every time they're purchasing public works or facilities or someone posts a bid or we're putting something out, if our office gets a note of it, Brian Williford on our team, we're creating what we call a Bid Alert. We just got one for asphalt. We got another one for envelopes.
Right.
So that's 2 totally different things.
Okay.
And we're putting that out. So if you're registered with us and you have those codes, we're trying to push that message to you to connect, so then you can respond and give us some kind of bid. That really has changed.
Wow, a full alert.
Oh, full alert. Because the county manager, David Smith, he wrote his own policy this year and
Okay.
said all the departments that report to him and under his authority, we'll take this very seriously, and we're really doing a lot of things different with the business process at Burke County. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, and Brian touched on that, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because my viewers, somebody out there needed to know that. But Renee, I know this year is almost up.
Yes.
We're Christmas time. We're running into a new year, 2018. What new initiatives can we expect from your department in 2018, Renee?
Well, you think the year is up, but this is the first quarter for us.
Yeah, right.
So we get a budget in October 1.
Okay.
That's why we have this event in December.
Yeah. Touch on that a little bit about the new budget. First calendar year. First quarter.
So we have this event because for the business owner, this is the last quarter.
Right.
So all of those connections they made today, they're setting appointments for January.
Right.
And the private sector in January, that's their first quarter.
Okay.
So then they're flush with cash
that
they want to spend with different tiers, whether you're goods, commodities, services, professional services, construction.
Right.
So then as we move forward, a year ago or so, the Burke County embarked on a study for African American business owners.
Okay.
So now we have the UTSA survey that provided us some data. So we hired a new staff person, Shantana Robinson, and she's coordinating that program for us to make sure that we're doing an extra effort. We're doing the same effort for everyone.
Okay.
But we're really looking at how do we help grow and build capacity and availability of African American business enterprises in goods, commodities, and services, and construction, not just construction.
Right.
And how do we make them as connection? We have a very good success story with one of our IT, and I'll tell you that story real quick.
Yeah,
About
please.
4 years ago, we had an IT provider, Commonwealth Computer. I saw her name as a reseller for Dell.
Okay.
So when we buy computers, we go into what we call the financial management system, or it's a punch out. If it's available price, I'm like, okay, so she has the same product, same price. Why can't we bring her into the system? At that time, we showed on our payment data she was doing about $12,000 with the county. That means that we were buying keyboards, we were probably buying mouse pads, and
Right.
very little stuff.
Right.
So we went through the system, we worked it out, and Mary Kionis and our IT department, they really looked at how do we get that done, and some former staff. Now, this year, we're going to show about $6 million in spend with her firm. And she was walking around here today to make sure she can take our contract and sell it to other public entities, because those are called co-ops. So if anyone out there has a public contract, we can also buy out that contract if we accept the same terms and conditions. So that's a very new initiative we'll be talking about, is cooperative contracting.
Okay. Well, that's good stuff. Now, should any business watching have any questions or about certification or doing business or getting more information with Swim Meet Department, how can they contact you all, Renee?
210-335-278, www.bexar.org/SMWBE. Just go to the county's website. You can do a drop down and to see small business. You can Google it, small business. You can Google SMWBE, we come up. You can hashtag SMWBE, we're going to come up. First in line, and we make sure. We work hard every day.
Yeah, you do. Thank you, Renee. You got it. Great information. Swimby, the director, Renee Watson. We're winding down right here at this 27th Burke County Business Conference. I'm going to be coming back with maybe a few success stories.
Absolutely.
Renee's going to find a few for me. You heard it right here. We're live, 2017 Burke County Business Conference. This Renee Watson. Stay logged on for more right here at this conference, right here with Black Video News.
Thank you.